Alright, we're going to see some TerribleTim, the collision of J Miller and TerribleTim culture. And the battle rages on between TerribleTim and J Miller. And this has been going on for years. For years. And it all started back in the day that J Miller stepped to the brother. He got on the microphone and he was like, yeah, TerribleTim, let's hear something about you. Tell us about your life. Tell us about what you eat, what your favorite TV show is. But the other people at the open mic show that he was hosting, he don't say that to them. So he isolated and marginalized TerribleTim. And he said, you do all these songs, come, piss, shit, doo-doo. Go ahead, make one about me. Make one about me. So I made one, the other, and I cover that in this interview. But, and then J Miller, he took it on the chin, I suppose. Tried to be a good sport about it. But now he's adopted a new stance. This is the new thing now. All of a sudden, TerribleTim is a bully for doing what he suggested that I do. Just write songs about him. Would come, doo-doo, piss, jizz. And, but you know what? It's all good. Go ahead, J Miller. Call me a bully, whatever. And, J Miller's moving up in the world. He has a job as a writer with this show called Impractical Jokers. And I know J Miller. He's going to reach out and help out a young brother coming up in the game. He's going to say, at the earliest opportunity, I'm going to get TerribleTim a job up in this showbiz game. If J Miller could, I know he would get me my own TV series. Or whatever. But so here we go. One more time for your mind. TerribleTim is all up in your club. I hope you enjoy the show. You notice I gained a few pounds in this video. And one thing the one takeaway I did have from watching the video, and it just reinforces what I already know, that I need to lose weight. So I'm sticking with my diet and exercise regimen. I lost a few pounds. I lost enough weight so that I could touch my toes. But I wouldn't do that around J Miller, because J Miller is an opportunist. And it won't be long. TerribleTim's going to be ready for thong season. And you're going to want to see that. Because TerribleTim brings the sexy. No matter what. TerribleTim's skills are full blown, son. We'll be wilding, TerribleTim always blows up the spot. You notice too in this video, all of J Miller's sycophants, all his following trolls that take J Miller's side, not the side of logic and reason. Because it's not like I took this upon myself. I didn't take the initiative. J Miller asked me to do this. And you'll see that no matter how many times I answer the J Miller rhetoric, and it's new rhetoric now because now I'm a bully, that no matter how much I respond to it, no matter how many times I tell him, straight to his face, as Jay Miller, you asked for me to do these songs. But alright, at least I got on public access TV with Jay Miller. And I'm moving up in the world. I'm riding the coattails of Jay Miller. And hopefully no doo-doo cum or piss will be coming off of him while I'm riding his coattail. And Jay Miller, don't forget, Terrible Tim is your brother. Terrible Tim is your brother. And you're gonna spread that largesse. You're gonna reach down and help out a young brother like Terrible Tim who's trying to come up in the game. You heard? Terrible Tim, out.
Thank you guys. Okay, now you could come up. What was that? Okay. I thought the show was going to start good, but it's great when I left my mic in the bathroom. But I just want to warn you guys before we start the show, tonight's show is going to be a little bit different. There will be a lot of dirty words in it, some that are disgusting, that include male stuff that comes out of a male's thing, and also stuff that comes out of male's other thing. Does that make sense? Yeah, like his butt thing. And it'll also be uncomfortable. And this is our anti-bullying show. So if you're a bully out there, you're gonna want to watch this because it's gonna be uncomfortable. So here we go. Let's cut to the thing that I just remembered that we still don't have a thing. So let's introduce our first guest, and let me give a little bit of.
I think he just hobbled down the hallway.
Oh,
so
this is perfect. This is perfect that he's not here. Our first guest is Terrible Tim. Now I just want to say, he is not a good person, and this is our anti-bullying show, and he is like the #1 bully. He has made 8 different videos about me eating. I hate to use such dirty words, Steve Pepe, but he makes songs about me eating cum.
Oh my God.
And me eating shit.
Oh no.
And also sometimes piss.
Oh.
Do we have any of his video? He gave us like 15 minutes of video. Do we have any of that to show before we bring him up? That's a no, I'm assuming. But did we get him back? Tim, where did you go? Oh God, this guy's the worst. So, if you're wondering why I'm not nice, it's because he's not nice.
Hold on, he hasn't introduced you.
Oh, give a big round of applause for Terrible Tim, everybody!
How y'all doing out there in TV land? And the Jay Miller audience all up in the studio.
They can't answer.
We'll be wildin', yo.
So, Tim, let's give a little background on you, okay? You have written how many songs about me?
8.
8. And what is with your obsession with me?
That's a philosophical question. Well, it all started as Jay Miller used to host these open microphone shows. And Jay Miller, he would say, yeah, go ahead, write a song about me. Songs that rhyme with cum and piss and jizz.
Right.
I said, all right, yeah.
And then what happened?
And then I wrote another song. And then a few more after that. And then I wrote another song. But Jay Miller, you're the one you drew first blood.
That story made no sense. I told you. So what you're mad about is that I asked.
Tell your version of it first. Go ahead.
This happened years ago. I asked you what your favorite food was, and you said pizza. And then the next week you wrote a song about me eating cum. Why are you so mad about what kind of food you eat?
Because Jay Miller, he marginalized and isolated Terrible Tim.
Right.
You didn't put that requirement on the other performers.
Because people want to know about you. We want to know about the real you.
And you're learning. Teach you every time I do a Jay Miller song.
Right. Now tell me some of the lyrics of one of these songs.
Jay Miller, I brought you a DVD.
Do we have
I got my guitar over here.
Can we show some of this?
Now you want me to freestyle it?
Is any of this DVD ready that we could show? Is that it?
It's hardcore. Hardcore.
What's happening in it?
Breaking the footage.
Listen to the words of TerribleTim's poem. Jay Miller, listen to this. Another song with words that rhyme with come and piss.
Okay, that's enough. You just said that.
Miller makes gay shit.
Okay.
See, I told you, my songs educate you about what I just said. I say it, and then you go to the song, and it's right on the song.
But here's my problem, is everything's about me being gay. He loves that. That's a great joke. Why is me being gay so funny to you?
But Jay Miller, I make songs about all. I make songs about all.
Why is that?
I make songs about all kinds of sex.
You make songs about all kinds of sex.
All kinds of sex.
What's the other kind of sex? Like forced sex, like rape. That's another song you like to sing about.
I do songs about sodomy. I do songs of blowjobs. I do songs about there's doo-doo.
Now, is doo-doo like that? Is that?
You know what? I got to tell you guys something.
Oh, we can't wait.
Jay Miller is the one who's taught me how to spell doo-doo. I thought it was D-O-D-O, and Jay Miller, he corrected me during a Facebook battle. That's how you spell doo-doo. He spelled do-do.
Because you were saying dodo.
You straightened me out. Now I know.
But see, I'm trying to
now
help.
Everyone else do-do. There's 2 O's in each one. No do's.
But that's it. I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, you help me.
Do you see that? Because I feel like did you feel that you're a bully?
Yeah, Jay Miller, that's another thing. Why you put me on the show? The show's about bullying. I don't bully anybody.
But you've written 8 songs about me eating shit.
But
that's bullying.
No.
How do you not see how that goes together?
Well, I will say this. Jay Miller encouraged me to write 1 song about me. So it was overkill. Instead of 1 song, I wrote 8 songs.
You don't see the problem in that.
At the most, it's overkill.
At the most, it's overkill. What is it at the least?
At the least, it's just kill.
But
Jay Miller, let me put it to you this way. On a metaphysical level and a philosophical level, I put Jay Miller's name out there into the universe, out into the matrix.
Right.
He ceased to simply be a particle. I put him out in wave form.
Right.
The only reason people become particles is because of the observation bias. And TerribleTim just cut through that whole thing. You probably owe your job to me, Jay Miller.
Right, because so you've introduced me to like the ones of people who follow.
On a molecular level, I spread Jay Miller awareness throughout the entire universe.
Did you guys catch that? You just spit all over.
I mean it so much. There's saliva oozing out of me. That shows sincerity.
But listen, here's the thing. As we say, you not only do you bully me, but I could take it. But you also bully other people, which is not as nice by forcing sex upon them, like writing songs about you forcing sex upon people. Don't you see how that's bullying someone?
Hey, Miller, man, you was crazy. I just write songs about people. I write songs about sex, and that's not the only thing I write about.
You have sex?
Now, here we go again.
Here we go.
Jay Miller wants to know about TerribleTim.
When was the last time you had sex?
But this is the Jay Miller show. This is not the TerribleTim show. Jay Miller, it's my job to write the songs about the sex.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to feast your eyes on the new Jay Miller Show with your host, New Jay Miller.
If you are a boy and and you see a pretty girl, let it go ding ding. If you are a girl and you see a pretty boy, let it go ding ding. If you are a girl and you see a pretty girl, let it go ding ding. If you want love, 5 fingers in a glove, hold hands, ding 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 ding. Oh, ding ding. Oh, ding ding. Oh, ding ding. Oh, ding. Hi, welcome. And now, interview. Ah! Boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, girl, boy, boy, ding, ding. Girl, boy, girl, boy, boy, girl, boy, girl, girl, ding, ding. Boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, girl, boy, girl, ding, ding. Girl, boy, girl, like one, like, well, hold hands, ding, 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 ding. And now, dancing. Ding.
You were just watching the new Jay Miller Show. Thank you. Goodbye.
Jay Miller, I told you. This is the Terrible Tim, Jay Miller conversational stalemate.
Well, listen, Tim. Here's the thing about you bullying is.
Jay Miller, stop saying I bully people. I don't bully anybody.
But I'm thinking maybe instead of songs that are bullying, that maybe you can sing something nice.
And anyone who did feel like I was bullying them, they already wrote their cease and desist lawyers anyway and all of that.
But what I was saying is,
Jay Miller, you're not going to reach me.
you should stop
I'm in my own
being a bully.
Jay Miller wrote a song about me, finally.
Try singing something that's nice. 'Cause if you stop being a bully, you won't get the most out of life. Like, I just want you to kind of see it. So
I'm
maybe
deep in Jay Miller territory.
Maybe I can get you to see this a little bit, okay? Watch this.
Jay Miller's going to enlighten me.
Let's say there's
it's a great awakening.
beautiful
I feel
woman.
the epiphany.
She sees your guitar and she says, play me a song. You sing the most romantic love song. And she says, oh, Tim, take me home. But that's if you stop being a bully. Just think of how great life could be. Instead of making poo and pee songs, jokes, you could write something with some quality. Do you get it?
Keep the prompter going.
No.
Imagine yourself in a garden, surrounded by loads of jizz. Then in pops Jay Miller, and now you just take a whiz.
Watch this. Imagine yourself in a garden, surrounded by women and kids. You grab your guitar and start playing, and they all look up to see what it is.
You open your
yourself
mouth,
on a
you start
toilet.
singing. Let's cut his microphone so you can see, because I want you to picture this. Ready? You open your mouth and start singing. It's so pretty. They all smile because of it. They think you're an angel from heaven and not a fat, gross piece of shit. But that's if you stop being a just think of the life you will live. Just write song, maybe you'll meet a woman and stop thinking about me and jizz. So, Tim, please stop being a bully. Sing about things that are nice. Tim, please stop being a bully. Sing about things that are nice. Oh, Tim, please stop being a bully. Maybe sing about puppies or kittens. Sing about rainbows, sing about clouds, sing about things that the kids like. Sing about things that are beautiful. Tim, oh, sing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sing about things that are nice. Sing it, Tim. Tim, please stop.
Oh, that wasn't the end.
Sing about things that are nice. Tim, please stop being a bully. Sing about things that are
Oh, shut up, hey, Lord. Now I'm all teary-eyed after all that love.
Thank you, guys.
I'm all teary-eyed after all that love. There's all kinds of fluid ejections after
Oh,
that.
come on. Don't ruin a nice thing. So how do you feel about that? Like, why not write a song that's like a nice song? Like,
Hey, Bill,
like
that
for a
song-
woman, like a song about love or something like that. Don't you think that maybe girls will be more interested in that?
Jay Miller, that song sucks.
I know, the truth hurts. The truth
And Jay
hurts.
Miller,
Listen, I'm
who-
here for you tonight. We're not here to bully you. We're here to change your mind.
And Jay Miller, who the hell writes a song to attract girls? You write a song to write a song. What the hell is that concept?
You stumped me on that one.
I stumped the whole audience
Yeah,
on
you
that.
stumped everyone because
But-
part of me feels like, wait, I thought you do write songs to
But
meet girls.
you know what? Do give it up to the women, though.
So we want to tell you about some more stories of bullying, and maybe it'll kind of hit you close to home, right? We're going to have our friend John Scullin. He's going to give a little anti-bullying campaign.
But Jay
for us.
Miller, let me just end it on this thought.
so
How
let's-
many bullies you know play the guitar?
So let's give a big round of applause for John Scullin, everybody.
Except maybe El Caban from the
You can cut
cartoon.
his mic. So does that hit you a little bit to see what it's like to bully someone?
Jay Miller, I'm in my own zone. I'm thinking about what I'm going to have for dinner later.
Okay. I want to talk about one of
Don't
my.
worry, I've got you something good.
I want to talk about one of my personal songs, one of my Jay Miller songs.
All right.
Okay, and let's go through the lyrics and let's change it up and let's make it a little bit nicer. How do you feel about that?
All right, just for the sake of the since we're on a TV show,
Right. So
go ahead.
it's Jay Miller is back on the scene. Break out the jumbo-size Vaseline.
All right, what are we changing that to?
Well, what does that mean, first of all? I've never even used. You're saying I use Vaseline for
Well, I
sexual-
understand that usually it's a KY water-based solution that's used.
Right.
But you got to make words rhyme, so give me a break.
Okay. Well, how about this? Jay Miller's back on the scene.
Right?
He takes daily showers. That's why he's so clean. You like that?
All right, put it in, Jay
Okay,
Miller.
okay. Your next line you got here is Jay Miller's back on the set. Jay Miller practices toilet sex.
Right.
And what does that mean again? Does this mean I have sex in the toilet?
Jay Miller, you got to understand.
On the toilet.
You got to understand my problem as a man who manufactures these flows. You got to make the words rhyme.
All right, here's a perfect
All right,
one.
go ahead.
Jay Miller is back on the set. Jay Miller enjoys cinnamon checks. Right? Much better. Much better. You see this? You can.
But are you being honest about it?
Yes, I
Or you
love
just-
cinnamon checks.
or you
Much
just-
more than toilet sex.
Or you're just trying to rhyme words?
Jay
Okay.
Miller's up in your asshole. Your doo-doo can't get to the toilet bowl.
Yeah, you don't see the mechanical problem?
Well, what's the problem exactly? I'm in the asshole.
Well, it's a temporary problem. When you're done later on, you can take a shit.
But this person can't take a shit because I'm in their asshole?
For the moment, yeah.
But why wouldn't they just tell me they got to take a shit?
It's a doo-doo mechanical problem. Well, let's see
Has
what
this
you
ever
say.
happened to you?
I just have a good imagination.
Oh, yikes.
Well, what are you changing that to?
I don't know.
You didn't even think this out?
What about Jay Miller's into fastball? Remember that band?
No.
Well, it rhymes with asshole, kind of. It's the only thing I could think of. Jay Miller's into. What was the name of the fastball song?
The way.
The Way. Jay Miller's into fastball.
Okay.
He knows the lyrics to The Way. He knows all of the words.
All right. Put it in.
Yeah.
Put it in.
Jay Miller's into your bung.
But Jay Miller, I can play the guitar.
Your
you can play the
doo-doos all. No, it's better. This is like poetry. Your doo-doos all over Jay Miller's tongue. He sang this song a million times. You're still laughing at it.
I'm just an expert at amusing myself, and then sometimes a few other people come along. Even Jay Miller people. It happens.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying to look at the rest of these. Jay Miller, what about this? The homosexual who will eat shit.
And then what about that?
Jay Miller, what about that?
The shit eater who wrote the book on scat.
What about this? Jay Miller, what about that? The cool guy who reads the book by Kerouac.
You can call yourself cool if you want, Jay Miller, but look at the hair and the outfit.
That makes me classy. What are we comparing outfits now? You've become too fat. You can't fit into your shoes anymore.
Jay Miller, you don't know how to.
Velcro is popping off your shoes.
You don't know how to dress.
When you eat food, your food's like we have no place to go anymore.
TerribleTim is classically dressed. I got olive drab T-shirt.
What is it?
Olive drab.
What is it?
From Bozo's Army Navy.
What is it?
And jogging pants.
Jay Miller's into your ass. He gets more doo-doo than a Porto Sand?
Yeah. That I can understand. They called them Porto Sands back in the 60s, but again, you have that rhyming dynamic fulfillment.
Watch this. Jay Miller's a septic pest. When it comes to eating doo-doo, you're the best.
Okay.
It's a bit of a compliment. But what about this? We change it to Jay Miller's a big success. When it comes to drinking Yoo-hoo, he's the best.
Well, Jay Miller, you are a success. You're coming up in the world. And I know you're going to reach down and help out a young brother like TerribleTim. You get your own
When?
show in Hollywood. You got to add TerribleTim to the bill, right? Right, Jay Miller? I'm your brother. Right?
With the new song, with the new Jay Miller
With the
song.
new Jay Miller.
How about this?
I'm going to sell out to
Why
get
don't
on
we
the
take the new lyrics of the new Jay Miller song?
Right.
Let's put it into effect. Let's sing that song. Let's see how that song sounds.
You two song about that, motherfucker. You're a creep.
Say something to Jay Miller to have the TerribleTim on. I brought something for you.
For me?
Yeah.
No, do you want me to come back out again?
No. This is just say something to the TerribleTim audience.
TerribleTim!
Tell him what a great guy and talented TerribleTim is.
TerribleTim
He's a
is a genuine homophobe.
But I came out to support your gay show.
Jay Miller, bouncing over your juju crowd. Now your asshole is under Jay Miller attack. Jay Miller busted open your asshole wide. Then he deposited his semen deep inside.
Let's bring up the one and only General Mills, everybody.
But then you got to put me on the TV.
All right, this one is the family-friendly. You can cut his mic. This is going to be a family-friendly version. Here we go. Do it, Mills.
Jay Miller is back on the scene. Showers daily, that's why he's so clean. Jay Miller is back on the set. Jay Miller enjoys cinnamon checks. Jay Miller, da 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 da. Jay Miller, da 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 da. Jay Miller, da 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 da. Miller, da 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 da. Miller's into fastball. He loves the way, knows all the words. Jay Miller is all fun. He has a cat and he's nice to everyone. Jay Miller, da 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 da. 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 Jay Miller, what about this? The funny fellow, it gets all the chicks. Jay Miller, what about that? The guy who read the book by Kerouac. Jay Miller, da 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 da. Jay Miller, da 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 da. Jay Miller, da 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 da. Jay Miller, da da da. Jay Miller is all about class. In emergencies, he'll use a part of sand. Jay Miller's a big success. When it comes to drinking Yahoo, he's the best. Jay Miller, da 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 da. Jay Miller, da 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 da. Jay Miller, da 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 da. Jay Miller, da 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 da. Jay Miller, da 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 da. Jay Miller, da 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 da. Jay Miller.
Give it up for General Mills.
You go, boy. Da 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 da.
Now, what do you think about that?
I think Obama could have done a better job reading the teleprompter. No, he done good. You done good, bro. I'm only kidding.
Now, here's the thing.
Wait, traitor, you're a traitor. Oh, you're.
I don't know what he's saying, but listen to that. Like, what? Isn't that a nice? Like, we could call you Terrific Tim. What do you think of this?
Jay Miller, I have to give it serious consideration.
Okay, I like it. We're getting somewhere. We're going to bring up our next guest. He's going to sit here. He's going to tell me, we're going to talk to him. He wrote a book.
Well, you got 7 more songs and 2 more verses from that song you got to work on then.
He has a brand new book out now called 10 Shows. Give it up for the one and only R.G. Daniels. Put that mic on yourself there. Now, RG, before we talk about your book, are you familiar with TerribleTim at all?
Yeah, of course.
And the TerribleTim culture, I guess it's called.
TerribleTim culture.
Is that a culture? Yeah.
It's a religion. It's a war machine. It's a country.
Yeah,
but the product we spread is love, though.
What are your thoughts on this guy?
He's some American dream.
Americans dream about TerribleTim.
Do you have any memories of him here on Staten Island? Or?
Yeah, I do. When I used to live on the island, Tim was about exactly where he is right now, and that was back in the late 90s.
I moved up in the world. I'm on the Jay Miller show here. This is the big time. Jay Miller's going to Hollywood and writing songs for practical jokes. Or something, right? This whole show is a practical joke.
Yeah.
On Terrible Tim tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, we're.
You knew of my coming long before my time, and the TerribleTim nation hath been prophesied. The TerribleTim nation will rule the world. There will be love, joy, and peace for every boy and girl in this TerribleTim nation. The TerribleTim nation's always under attack, but the TerribleTim's always going to fight back. The TerribleTim nation defended at all costs, and the TerribleTim culture must never be lost in this TerribleTim nation. The TerribleTim nation is under my control. We're partway through the third verse of this TerribleTim poem. The TerribleTim nation will rise up strong. None of my enemies will last for very long in this TerribleTim nation. You knew of my coming long before my time, and the TerribleTim nation hath been prophesied. The TerribleTim nation will rule the world. There will be love, joy, and peace for every boy and girl in this TerribleTim nation.
You wanted to have, at some point, Tim's supposed to sing a song, but I think he was a little upset.
Did he leave?
He didn't leave. He left his guitar if he did. So
Let's smash his
he's
guitar.
here. He's here.
Oh, he's back.
Oh
He's
God.
back. Okay.
We don't need you yet, Tim.
Yeah, we're gonna have Tim. Tim's gonna do a song, and we got to take a photo.
Right.
So if we can we're gonna be on the cover of a newspaper, guys.
Ooh.
So we want to get like a really fancy cast photo. So let's get everyone up here, and let's figure out a way we could do this. So let's get everyone in the cast.
Just our usual cast people. Sorry, Tim. Just our
not
usual
you,
cast
Tim.
people.
You're not part of this show.
The whole show should just be Terrible Tim.
Jay Miller, it's time to start the show. Your throat has got the clock up with the gay mail show. Jay Miller, it's got to be a fact. You got to hump it up, deep up into the doo-doo crack. Jay Miller, you bust it open wide. Your fingers to the anchors and you're ready for the ride. Your fingers to the anchors and you're ready for the ride. Your fingers to the anchors and you're ready for the ride. Jay Miller, Jay Miller, Jay Miller, Jay Miller, Jay Miller, Jay Miller, Jay Miller.
I think we're gonna have Terrible Tim come up and sing a song.
Or 10.
Or 10
Or 10 songs.
And we'll all stay up here.
He can do the whole Jay Miller suite of songs.
That would be great. Yeah. Tim, you want to do all 8 of the Jay Miller songs? Tim, come on, let's give a round of applause for Tim.
We only need another half an hour.
Now, Tim, you know this whole show was a bit of, I don't want to say an intervention, but it was a way to show you how bullying is wrong and
Jay Miller, you asked me to do the song.
I know, but do you feel like bullying is wrong a little bit?
Oh, that'll be the vocal mic.
You're out of tune.
And then
Steve Pepe just told Tim he's out of tune. He's been out of tune 30 years now. No, that's perfect. Bing, blonk, blink, blonk, blonk, blink, blonk, blonk.
Jay Miller, you even make fun of my guitar.
I do.
That's taking it too far.
I just want to see it.
Settle down.
Do you feel like you've learned a little bit of a lesson here tonight?
J. Miller, I learned that you told me to write the song. Now you're telling me to unwrite the song.
Right.
Are we on the TV?
Unwrite the songs.
Are we on the TV?
On a non-operating camera.
Does any of you guys care to say something to Tim?
Is the camera rolling? I'm wasting all this genius on
Tim wrote a song about me once, too.
Tim, you wrote a song about Tim Duffy?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and Steve Goffin. Yeah.
Steve Goffin.
How does that go?
And I wrote a separate song about Steve Goffin.
But guess what? Guess what Steve Goffin does to me in the song?
What?
He has sex with me.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Also, there's a song that suggests that you had sex with me in a closet. So there's 2 songs where I'm mentioned.
Why would I have sex with him in a closet?
Well, there was a photograph of you and Tim Duffy, and Tim Duffy had this violated expression on his face.
Okay.
That's just the way I look.
And there was coat hangers in the background.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, so you put it together that I had sex with Tim in a closet.
Context, please.
I say context.
That's the context.
Tim, here's the question now. What's so funny about me being gay? What if I was gay?
Jay Miller, he shook and sucked a good cock until your testicles have been drained. Lick the semen off of your penis until the splooge no longer remains. Until the splooge no longer remains. Until the splooge no longer remains. Until the splooge no longer remains.
Jay Miller, everything that Terrible Tim does is funny. It's the subject. The subject collapses in its particle form and becomes wavelength energy.
Well, I want to thank you guys for coming and watching the show here today. The point of this show, guys, is these kind of jokes is not funny. I don't find them funny. It's not very nice to sing about people being gay and eating shit and eating cum.
Don't tell them to write a song about it.
But luckily, we have 8 minutes.
Jay Miller,
But luckily, we have 8 minutes to kill.
We have 8 minutes of it.
I have multiple witnesses. You're on tape telling me to write the
So
song.
I would. It's weird to promote something that you're not promoting. You know what I mean? I am not endorsing this, but it's going to happen. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So none of us agree. I mean, if any of us agree with it, does any of you agree with this? Raise your hand.
I'm against.
Okay, so we're all
against the New World Order.
So we're all against it, but we'll let you go ahead. We'll let you play a song, Tim.
I'm against the New World Order.
1, 2, go. What is it, Tim?
1, 2, go.
1, 2, go.
All right.
Here we go.
Jay Miller like it when the sun don't shine. All right. Jay Miller will leave no asshole behind. All right. Jay Miller's penis is going to explode. And here we go. Widen the circumference of your asshole. All right. Jay Miller, 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 Jay Miller. And here we go. Jay Miller pump up into your doo-doo. That's true. Jay Miller ejaculated wads of splooge. 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 Goggle, gig, and gurgle on the gay guy goo. It's true. Pump it up into your swallowing tube. Jay Miller, 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 Jay Miller. And here we go. Ha 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 ha. Jay Miller chuckle-lug a wad of chowd. And here we go. Pump up and down for doo-doo in your toilet bowl.
Lick the doo-doo up from deep inside your shitter, Jay Miller. That's what happens to your doo-doo with Jay Miller. Jay Miller! Jay Miller! Jay Miller! Jay Miller, 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 Jay Miller. And here we go, ho ho ho, ho 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 ho. All right, let's do the classic one, number 2.
I don't think we're going to do another one.
Come on, Jay Miller, you know it. You can sing
Wait,
along.
hold on, Paulie.
Come on, sing along.
Paulie, he needs a microphone.
Sing along. Who's going to
hold
sing
on.
along with
Paulie's going to ask you a question. Paulie Peppers.
We're burning daylight.
May I say something? Can I ask you a question? I'm not going to ask you. I'm just going to say I think you're secretly in love with Jay Miller. And these are like fantasies you had that you've written down. I'll tell you the truth.
We only have a few minutes left.
But, yeah, I mean, do we want him to play another song?
This is show business.
We do have
Jay Miller, don't put a face on you.
We have 4.5 minutes, so we might get more song. But like, it is weird that you don't even write lyrics half the time. You're just saying Jay Miller's name over and over again.
Well, that's the easy part, because on the chorus, I mean, it's the easiest thing to come up with a chord. You just hit a chord, Jay Miller, Jay Miller, Jay Miller. But then you have to come up with the verses.
There are like choruses where they say more than one thing, though.
And Jay Miller brought out a good point. After a while, it becomes difficult to rhyme words with come and piss.
Right.
But Terrible Tim pulls through each time and brings it. Jay Miller, let me ask you something. You're a writer for a TV show.
Right.
Why don't you write a Terrible Tim song?
Was that? Why won't I write you a song?
You're a writer for this Impractical Joker show.
Right.
I follow this train of thought. Why can't you write a Terrible Tim song?
Yeah, why wouldn't you just have in the middle of a show that has nothing to do with Terrible Tim, a Terrible Tim song? Like I'm sure they want you to make it.
You're a writer.
So write about you.
Write a Terrible Tim song.
All right, I'll do it.
All right.
All right. I'll write on it tomorrow. I'll start tomorrow. I feel like we should do the song that I sang for him again, but without him in it ruining it.
I'm the one that should be doing that Impractical Joker's job.
Why?
Because I could rhyme words with come and piss.
But we don't say those words on the show.
Oh, okay.
And there's no
Never mind.
Yeah, give us an example.
Just a suggestion.
Give us an example of a line that you would want one of the guys. Let's say Sal Vulcano is out in the streets. He's with a stranger. What would you tell him to say?
I'm not even familiar with the show.
Oh my God.
But they should.
Well, listen, we're running out of time. We got about 30 seconds left. So I want to thank everyone for coming out to the show tonight. I want to thank R.G. Daniels for coming out. I want to thank, give it up for General Mills. Bobby Bugs is here. Look at him.
It's just Bobby Parker now.
Bobby Parker. Paulie Peppers, Steve Peppy. I think we got about 10 seconds left. So let's get one more song from Terrible Tim, everybody.
All right. Jay Miller. Jay Miller. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, all right.
Yo, TerribleTim, he's fucking horrible. Look at him. TerribleTim, he's fucking retarded, okay? You're supposed to feel bad for the guy. He's making retard jokes about retards. It's like the cat calling the kettle black or the gay man going fag. That's what he is. He's a fucking lumpy piece of shit. Look, this is Jay Miller's mic. You're gonna disrespect him like that? He's suck both mics. Make a YouTube song about that, motherfucker. You're a queef. PeterDavidson.tk. As in Tom Killinger. PeterDavidson.tk. That's my website. TK. Titty Kid.
Talk at PeterDavidson.com.
I have TK, okay? He's a dickhead.
Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up, what up? PeterDavidson.tk. Terrible Tim is your brother. Terrible Tim is your brother. The Terrible Tim got you sorted in this showbiz game, son. And PeterDavidson.tk, he's moving up in the world, just like Jay Miller. PeterDavidson.tk is on MTV or some such thing. So I know PeterDavidson.tk, just like Jay Miller, is going to reach down and help out a young brother like Terrible Tim coming up in the game. No doubt. No doubt. Terrible Tim blows up the spot. Terrible Tim takes it to the full-out extent. Terrible Tim has more game than a Cornish hen. Terrible Tim is like a sore dick. You just can't beat it. Jay Miller. Jay Miller. That's the love. That's the love, son. We'll be wildin', yo. And you're either watching this on YouTube or through a social network, or you're watching it on CTV, or it's being projected into your brain through a CIA microwave. But either way, the Terrible Tim culture will soldier on, and the apostles of the Terrible Tim gospel will continue to spread the love of the brother man. Terrible Tim will overcome and rise above. Terrible Tim will persevere. Terrible Tim will maintain. We'll be wildin', yo. And, alright. So, we got some time left before I use up my whole hour on this program. So, let's continue with the show. Act like you know. Terrible Tim. Out.
Had criminal charges against him dropped, the other, raising awareness about malaria, is awaiting his day in court. That brings us to tonight's question. How should these climbers be punished? Should causing a massive disruption to the artery of the city result in serious discipline, or is the risk of falling to your death enough of a deterrent? Play prosecutor, judge, and executioner, and call now with your thoughts, 866-NY1-TALK. Let's go back to the phones. Terrible Tim, Midland Beach. Terrible Tim, how are you tonight?
Hey, John Schubert, Terrible Tim from Midland Beach. John, I think that they should only do it on a slow news day, first of all.
I agree with that. It gives us something to talk about, right? Middle of the summer.
And then secondly, they should wave a Terrible Tim banner up there when they do it.
Right. Terrible Tim, thank you for that. Let's put that clip on YouTube. I want to watch myself tomorrow. Terrible Tim, thanks, sir. Here's a quick email from, let's see, Norm on the Upper East Side. We haven't heard.
Hold on, are you gonna do the Jay Miller song? Will you do it? No doubt, son. You guys want to hear him do the Jay Miller song? All right, since it's my last night, it's a song about me. I'll let him do it for
Jay Miller is back on the scene, got the both sides, got something out. Jay Miller is back on the set, Jay Miller practices toilet. Jay Jay Miller, I walked about
That's all you do to get into the toilet bowl. Jay Miller's a big to you. All you do is all over Jay Miller's son. Jay Miller, Jay Miller, Jay Miller, Jay Miller. Jay Miller, I walked about this stuff, almost untruthful bully shit. Jay Miller, I walked about that, the shit Peter who wrote the book on scat. Jay Miller's a big to your ass, he gets more doo-doo than the portal said. Jay Miller's a septic pest when it comes to eating you, do you the best? Jay Miller, Jay Miller, Jay Miller, Jay Miller, Jay Miller, your dog's got a Alexa. Jay Miller, Alexa. Jay Miller, you got to be queer. You swallow semen easier than beer. Jay Miller will swallow your jizz broken tracks on the parasolstice. Jay Miller does not want to get. He'll take as much of your pot as he can. Jay Miller, Jay Miller, Jay Miller, Jay Miller, Jay Miller, help out. Jay Miller, Jay Miller, Jay Miller,
Jay Miller is back on the scene. Got the number signs gasoline now. Jay Miller is back on the set. Jay Miller practices toilet sex. Jay Miller, I walked about
that's all you do to get into the toilet bowl. Jay Miller's a big dude. All you do is all over Jay Miller's son. Jay Miller, Jay Miller, Jay Miller, Jay Miller, Jay Miller.
Whoa! Clearly, other things he lost in the storm, deodorants.
Your musical guest for tonight, Terrible Tim.
Okay, I'm gay. I'm gay. Okay, I'm gay. So why is that funny that I have gay sex? Isn't that normal?
Yeah, it's normal. That's why I brought you a present.
But why is that funny? Why do you write songs about me having gay sex?
But I write songs about all kinds of sex.
Right, okay. But
So
not
why
regular
should-
sex. It's either gay sex or forced, like, rape sex. Right? Nancy Richards is basically a song
No, that's a
about rape.
song about her liking cock.
Right.